Hi there, this is Janine. Today I'm going to show you how to apply our TruShine Gel Enamel. You will need the TruShine base coat, TruShine color, and TruShine top coat. And you will also need the TruShine LED curing lamp. And something that will help you to get a good application is the rubber cuticle pusher. You will be able to use this to clean up any excess on the sides, as well as wipe it off and keep going. Or you can use the Jamberry lacquer corrector pen. This thing is fabulous. It helps you really get rid of any errors easily because the remover's already in there. All you do is wipe it up. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. First thing you do is you're gonna prep your nails. So I've already prepped. I've removed cuticle. I've wiped with our nail prep cleanser to make sure that there's no oils left on my nails. Okay, so I'm gonna show you quickly how I apply my TruShine. The main key with TruShine is to do very thin coats. So I wipe off one side and I'm going to apply it to my middle finger here. I'm actually going to cap my nails, cap my tips. Some people like to just swipe across the front to cap. I cap first, that way I can even out any excess that's on the tip. But I like to turn my nail over and cap upside down. So basically what I'm doing is just pushing the color, or in this case the base coat, I'm pushing it towards the tip of my nail, depositing some, and then bringing it back. Now I can turn it over, and I'm going to come close to the base and pull down. If you notice, I didn't start right at the base of my nail. I actually started a little bit further down. And that is so that any extra that is on the brush doesn't all end up at the base of my nail. So I'm putting a very thin coat there. You can do all 4 fingers and then put them into the LED lamp, turn it on, and this is going to count for 45 seconds and then automatically turn itself off. It cures it very well, and once you've done the base coat, then you can move on to your color coat. If you have the Color Cure lamp, the Color Cure lamp is a lot stronger and faster than the TruShine lamp, so that is actually going to cure it in 30 seconds. But for this demonstration purposes, I'm going to use the TruShine lamp that comes in the full kit or the TruShine Essentials bundle. Okay, that way you know how to use it. So you just press the button, it goes on, it turns off, and now you're ready for your color coat. So I am using She's Unavailable today. This is a very pretty color. And again, you don't want too much on your brush, so I've wiped off one side completely there. I'm just going to do a very thin coat. It's going to look streaky. I'm not going for full coverage. I'm going to cap my tips first to make sure I've got some color at the tip of my nail. That's just going to keep it from wearing down too quickly. Okay, and if you get any extra under there, you can just use your cuticle pusher and wipe that away. So I'm going to take what's on my brush and just slowly, I'm going to put a little bit more. Okay, so again, I'm going to start a little bit further down my nail, okay, and push towards the base and pull back. So that's going to deposit some color and also give me an outline with a little bit of a border to work with, because I do not want to make a mess here anything that is on the skin you're going to have to clean up before you put in the lamp. So I prefer not to make a mess at all. And if you can see there, that is a very light coat. I have not touched the skin at all anywhere. If you need to touch up any areas, you can just go right back over it. But that first coat you want to keep pretty thin. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in to the light here. And the next coat I can be a little bit more liberal with the color. Still not too much that it's going to run into the corners of where my nail is. Our formula is a self-leveling formula, which means that once you paint it on, it is going to smooth itself out. So if you leave it long enough, and if you have curved nails like I do, it will basically run down the sides if you have too much on. So the self-leveling formula allows it to be very fluid. It allows you to paint it on very easily. It goes on smoothly. You're not going to get bumps and lumps with this formula, okay? You are going to be able to get a nice even coverage. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more on my brush here. And again, I'm just going to kind of start in the middle. I'm going to cap this layer as well. So just deposit a little bit at the tip. Okay, I'll turn it over and I'm going to just push that color close to my cuticle area and try not to touch. Okay. It's not too bad. I got a little bit in the crease there, so I'm going to show you how I clean that up. So I can just come in here with my rubber cuticle pusher and just go right along that crease. Wipe that extra away. There it is. And make sure that I still have somewhat of a border around where the gel is. If the gel is sitting inside where your nail meets your skin and you cure it there, it's going to harden. You're not going to be able to remove that afterwards like lacquer. So you want to clean that up before you put it under the light. Once you put it under the light, it's setting itself. So once it's set, it's kind of hard to do anything else with that. So you want to do your cleanup before you put it in the light. Once you do the color coat, if the color has enough coverage for you, you're going to put the top coat on next, and then you're good to go. I will take a look at this and see if that color is enough for me. It's really a pretty lavender color. TruShine, I like TruShine because it does give you that at-home gel mani that's gonna last 2 weeks. So I actually think that coverage is pretty good, so I'm not gonna do another coat. When you have this at home, you can do as many coats as you need, which is great. And now you're going to put a top coat on. So you cap your tips, again with the top coat. Get a little bit more. The top coat is a little bit thicker than the base coat, so you want to make sure you're not putting too much on. And again, the same applies. You want to just start not all the way at the base where the cuticle is, but close to it, and then push the top coat towards that line. That's how you keep from having too much and making too much of a mess. So once you put your top coat on, you are going to cure this one, and then you're done. When you take it out, there will be a sticky residue on top, so you will need to wipe that with an alcohol wipe or the nail prep cleanser. I'm just going to grab an alcohol wipe so I can be ready. So I'm just going to wipe it with that. Rubbing alcohol is fine. You just need to wipe that off before you are ready to go. And really that is it. So you can do 4 fingers at a time with this lamp. So do 4 fingers, then these 4, and then do your thumbs together. And that is your at-home DIY salon mani for a fraction of the cost. Each bottle, each color is going to give you about 20 to 24, 25 applications, which isn't bad. So that is the color. I'm going to take my alcohol wipe. Give that a wipe. Everyone always thinks, oh, I'm going to wipe the color off. There is no lavender on there, so you are only wiping the residue off. Okay, and there you have it. It's nice and hard, just like shellac. Thanks for watching.